Okay, today I'm going to kind of give you a quick overview on basically what setting up the most popular features for this is an MEI recycler. And I guess we get calls, people will buy these. On our website, you can choose the bills you want to recycle as well as the capacity. Sometimes people put these in operation and need to move them to another machine. So this is basically going to help you change the bill that's recycled, and if you need to change the amount of bills that are held in escrow, basically this will explain it to you, and I'll give you a couple other quick pointers. At this point, I'm going to apply power to it. Very important information, this R1 number 25, that's the current software version. This showing this A1, this is actually 33, this is the software version of the validator. And now it's scanning this L2 that it was showing, that is basically the level of this validator. Whatever number shows forth and stays lit, this is actually the number of bills currently held here in escrow. So if you're auditing your machines, you would know that there's $1 here that's part of your collection. So basically I'm going to kind of show you how to get into the menu that will allow you to do the setup. I'm going to push and hold the select, and when I see the two center digits of the 8s blink, then I'm going to release select. Okay, now they blinked. So now this allows me to, from this mode, I can get into the setup, but I'm going to show you what these features do. So first I'm going to push this mode, and it's giving me LD. This is load. So basically, before I take this out on location, I can preload it. It's actually easy if you want to load it, is actually to install this in the machine, and I would recommend actually buying purchases with the validators that you want to preload. In some cases, if you have a dollar bill changer with our recycler kit, and you send out a lot of money, this would be another way of doing it. But of course, you can actually just load the money with the denomination that you have selected. So I'm just going to go ahead and load this right now. So very distinctive, and so basically it's loading these dollars in here. So these are available to be recycled. Okay, so I inserted 2 bills. So now my escrow here is 3. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the next mode. I'm going to push my mode button. It's LD. I'm going to push it one more time. This is UL. So basically when this unloads the bills, it does not spit them out the front. It's going to unload them into the bill box. I'm going to go ahead and press select. And now it's unload. Press this again. So it's actually unloading the bills into the bill box. I could press it again. The 2 is going to decrement to a 1. There's your 1. And basically you'll retrieve your bills here. So that's where they're going to as it unloads them. I'm going to go ahead and press the mode button. And it takes me all the way back to the beginning of the menu. So I'm going to press it again. This, and here, my unload, and now the CP, this basically is for coupons. Most of our customers are not doing this. This is explained in the manual, but it's not not requested too much. I'm going to press the mode again. All right, so at this point, I have SU. This basically is the setup options, and this is kind of where you're going to tell it what bill denominations you're going to recycle and the capacity. I'm going to select this. So now I'm in the setup menu. This one right here, this RB is the recycled bills. So this is where you select a 1, 2, 5, or a 10. So I'm going to go ahead and press select. So right now, the $1 bill is the denomination that's selected to be recycled. All right, right here, $1 is the value that's selected to be recycled. If I press the mode, it will be for a $2 bill, $5 bill. The $10 bill, that's not typically going to be used in vending. A lot of our customers that have our kit to update American changers to recycle bills like to take in a 20, and they'll recycle back 110, and then that's the least amount of wear and tear, and typically the easiest for our customers to understand. But I'm going to kind of stay with a vending application. Press mode once, and I'm going to press and hold this. So now this is set to recycle $1 bills. If I press the mode button again, I'm going to get, this is the interface. And basically, typically this is a very intelligent validator. When you install it, it will learn what level of MDB. The one that I always like to start with, or when you buy this from us, is going to be AU. So I'm going to press select. And the AU is basically automatic. If the control board doesn't communicate with this well, you may have to manually set it. But AU is going to be 95% of the time. I'm going to press and hold select to lock it in. Now my menu's gone back and started at the beginning. So I'm going to press mode again, pass interface. This is what most people want to get to. This is your capacity of how many bills will be held. I'm going to press select. So right now, this will hold 20 bills, and this is the most popular setup. If you press and hold the mode button, you can increment as high as 30. So if you had a very high volume place where your dollar bill changer is recycling, and at the beginning of the day you want to start it with 30 just to be sure you get all the possible business, that would be good. So I'm going to continue pressing this mode. I'm going to bring it back. Okay, so here I'm at 20. I'm going to press and hold this to lock this in. And now my menu takes me all the way back to this, the setup options, and you can kind of follow this on the back of the bill box as explained. So I'm going to interface. Here's capacity. The PL option, this right here is par level. Most of our customers don't ask about doing this. I would leave this as it's set. The next one, this HB, is basically it's the high visibility bezel. This is a very standard bezel. Some of our machines only this kind of comes through, and you're going to have to put these stickers on the outside. If you have one of the real pretty bezels, you can actually select the colors and the way that it flashes, but that's not a popular request, but it's well covered on the manual how to select your bezel colors. I'll press the mode again. Basically, right now it's the accept inhibit. You should not need to touch this. You know, if you could, this could turn on or off your the acceptance. So I don't recommend making any adjustment there. The final one that you'll press right here is profile. Again, this is not. We don't get many requests on how to change this. So basically, most important thing is you want to, when you start this, you press and hold this select to get the two blinks, and then that allows you to kind of get up into the setup menu. If all you're trying to do is load and unload, you can just press and start with this mode. And hopefully that'll kind of help you set your validator, and whether you're recycling for our bill changer or vending, kind of keep your customers happy.